Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.
Hello friends, so in this video we discuss about the virtual machines, different component of the virtual machines. So let us start. What is the virtual machine and what is the component of our virtual machine? So first of all, the virtual machine objective. So what is the virtual machines, VM versus physical machines, what is the virtual machine files, virtual machine hardware that support, virtual disk provisioning types. So let's start with what is a virtual machine. So basically a virtual machine is a software computer that completely work and like a physical computer, run with an operating systems and applications. So you can install the different operating systems according to you over a virtual machines, and you can install any application over that. So a virtual machine has the different components. So like a virtual machine has their own operating system, VMware tools, and virtual resources like CPU, memory, network, disk, controllers, parallel serial ports, and these resources are utilized from your physical host server. What is the difference between physical machines and virtual machine? So a physical machine requires some downtime to move. Let's suppose you want to move a physical machine from one building to another building. So you need some downtime. You need to power off your virtual machine, then you can move that machine to the another location. But in case of the virtual machine, that virtual machine completely encapsulated into the files. So without any downtime, you can move a running virtual machine from one location to another location, one host server to another host server. Doesn't matter your host server running on the same location or running on the different location. A physical machine requires some specific physical hardware, but a virtual machine is completely independent of physical hardware. Doesn't matter your host using like SSD hard drive or a normal SSD hard drive, or using the DDR4 RAM, DDR3 RAM. Doesn't matter. It's completely independent from the hardware. It's hard to manage a physical machine, but you can easily manage a virtual machines. If you have the multiple virtual machines, you can manage all those virtual machines through a single console. But to manage the multiple physical machines, you need to like sit in front of that machine, and then you can manage that machine. A physical machine requires some physical maintenance, but the virtual machine does not require, because it's completely isolated from other virtual hardware, and a hardware failure causes the downtime in your physical machine. But a virtual machine is insulated from the hardware change. So if you are changing any hardware on your host, you can move your virtual machine to the another host, then you can maintain your physical machine, physical hardware server, then you can move again your virtual machine to the actual host server. So there is some little bit difference between the virtual machines and the physical machine. Physical architecture versus virtual architecture. So in the physical machine, you have your hardware, or that you install your operating systems, and or that you can install your applications. But in the virtual hardware, you have your hardware machine, or that you install your hypervisor like ESXi, workstations, Hyper-V, or that you create your virtual machine. So each virtual machine there has their own hardware that are shared by their host server. So these virtual machine get the resources from their hardware machine, or that you can install your operating systems, or that you can install your applications. So like that you can create the multiple virtual machines on a single hardware, and all these virtual machines are completely isolated with each other. Virtual machines file. So when we create any virtual machine, it automatically create a folder, and all virtual machine configuration and hard disk file and other file will be encapsulated inside that folder. So by default there are different files. So these are some common files like the configuration file that end with the .vmx. So F file, it's for virtual memory, it's end with vswp. BIOS file that end with nvram. So each file start with virtual machine name and end with a particular extension like the log file. So each virtual machine have a log files like vmware.log, disk file .vmdk, snapshot files. So snapshot data files end with the vmsd, state file end with vmsn, and disk file end with .vmdk. So these are some common files in a virtual machine. These are some common hardware. So basically that is the maximum supportability of virtual hardware on a virtual machine. So you can assign maximum 256 virtual CPU on a virtual machine. But the condition is that when you are assigning any hardware, it must be available on your physical server. Let's suppose I am assigning 256 virtual CPU on a machine. So 256 virtual CPU must be on my virtual machine. I cannot assign more than available CPUs. You can assign 6 TB RAM, graphical adapter, 10 network adapters, 2 ID controller, and each ID controller can connect with 2 devices, 3 parallel port, 32 serial or COM port, 4 AHCI SATA controller, and each SATA controller with 30 devices, 1 USB controller with 2 devices, 1 floppy controller with 2 devices, and 4 ISKG adapters, and each can hold 64 ISKG devices. You can assign the keyboard and mouse. So these are the maximum configuration that you can assign on a virtual machine on ASUX 6.7, and virtual machine hardware version will be 17 in ASUX 7.0. Then the disk provisioning. So when we create any virtual machine, that virtual machine need a disk to store their files. So we assign a virtual disk. So a virtual disk is completely like a physical traditional disk. Okay. But it kind of a file that is stored on your data store. So there are few types that we use to create a virtual hard disk. So the disk provisioning define how a virtual disk will create on the data store and how that consume the space from the data store. So we have two types of the disk provision. One is the thick provision and the thin provision. Thick provision also has two types. Thick provision with lazy zeroed and agar zeroed. So that is start the discussion of thick provision. So thick provision disk consume all the capacity as defined at your disk at the time of creation, regardless of the amount of data in the guest operating system file. So doesn't matter you have the data inside that virtual hard drive or not, it will consume all the space that you assign on that hard drive. So it will allocate the space at the time of creation. And there are types of thick provision with lazy zeroed and agar zeroed. So both consume the space at the time of the creation, but they are separated based on the zeroed process. So zeroed process is like that when we start to use a hard drive, we need to clean that hard drive. We need to set the zero in every blocks or you can every region. So it's the process of clearing your hard drive. So in the agar zeroed, the zeroed process perform at the time of creation, and in the lazy zeroed, the zeroed process perform when you writing your data, you start to write your data on that virtual hard drive. Okay, so if you look there, you create a hard drive of 20 GB, so it's consume the 20 GB space on your data store. Another one, the thin provisioning. So that virtual machine consume only the capacity need to hold the current files. So this virtual machine cannot consume all space. It consume according to your file inside that virtual hard drive. And a alarm system alert you about the provision space and storage capacity. Sometimes what happen, we provision the more than space that are available on the hard drive, and when we start to using, after some time we face the storage issues. So alarm and reporting system, with the help of alarm and reporting system, you can track that. So look there, I create a disk here 40 GB, but I have some files of 20 GB on this hard drive, so it will consume only 20 GB space on our actual data store. So thank you so much for watching this video. For the lab, how to create the virtual machines, we have another video. You can go on that video by following this link. Again, thank you so much. Like this video and subscribe my channel for more updates.